I think we have the capabilities of beating them. We played Campbellsville to a 3-point loss, Bluefield to a 3-point loss, and St. Catherine's has stumbled against those two teams as well. So we're at home, and that's the way this league goes, and it's time for us to cash in.
As good as they are in the post, you're going to have some big-time efforts, and it may be a community effort in terms of players like Schramm and Daniels and Heberlin and Herring and Taylor, whoever it might be. They just have so many weapons close to the basket that you guys are going to have somebody step up.
Well, all those posts that you just mentioned have to play well and have to step up, and that's just a given. And we've talked about that, and that's not to put any stress or additional pressure on them. They have to step up. And then our perimeter people, we got to stop the leak outs in the middle and stop penetration. And if our guards can handle that part, if our posts can bring their A game and be ready to counter what St. Cat's have, then it's going to boil down to us in transition, our ability to trap and press. If we can get into our junk defenses and do some trapping and pressing, we can create some problems for St. Catherine. But if we can't get into it, meaning if we go 5, 6, 7 minutes without scoring like we did in the opening stanza down at St. Catherine's, and that just gives us extra jeopardy that we got to deal with. So everybody's got to be clicking. Posts need to do their thing. Perimeter people need to defend and box out and do their thing. And then, let's go ahead and throw a little more stress and accountability on us. We got to score. You got to put the ball in the hole. And when we do that from a perimeter standpoint, and as a coach, I want to establish the inside game first and then your perimeter game second, but we don't have that luxury, and we normally get the perimeter game going, then we have to get the inside game going. But we just have to have both of those entities being able to produce and give a little bit in a game against a great ball club like St. Catherine.
It would be nice if this game, too, turns out to be a game and not a free throw shooting contest like it was down at their place.
Well, whatever it was, 59 fouls, 80-some free throws, I don't know what it ended up being, but that was ridiculous, and that's just our officiating. You never know what you're going to get, just like a box of chocolates. You don't know what you're going to get, as Forrest Gump would say. And down there, I think we had 2 high school officials with 1 college official, or at least their calls were that way. And who knows what's going to happen? We don't worry about that. It's just one of those things you adjust to in the game, and you just go with it. But if it is a free throw shooting contest, that's another accountability and stress on us. We got to shoot well. We told the kids, let's get to the line 25 to 28 times, and let's shoot 74, 75%. That'll give us another opportunity to be successful.
Good luck tonight.
Thanks, Randy.
Head coach David Smalley of the Rio Grande Red Storm, his club hosting St. Catherine. While the starting lineups in the opening tip in a moment, this is Rio basketball from iHigh.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
All players, officials, and spectators to tonight's contest.
And we welcome you back to the New Dolliver Arena, where it is Rio Grande preparing to entertain the Patriots of St. Catherine College. Again, the Patriots 12-5 overall, 6-4 in the Mid-South Conference. Rio Grande 6-13 overall, 0-10 in league play. The Patriots also receiving votes in the top 25 this week after falling out of the top 25 with a loss at UVA-Wise on Saturday. Getting ready to introduce the starting lineups. We'll also have the national anthem, and the national anthem in first, and let you hear that, and then we'll give you the lineups.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, once so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner again wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to
National anthem complete, and we're just about ready to go with basketball here from the
the University of Rhode
Newt Oliver
Island, St. Catharine.
Arena. Starting lineups for St. Catharine tonight. At one guard, it'll be Mashera Calhoun, a 5'5 junior out of Fort Myers, Florida, averaging 8.8 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Heather Sandlin, a 5'4 sophomore out of Florence, Kentucky, averaging 6.3 points per game and 4.7 rebounds per contest. The forwards are Rianne Hofstraat, a 6-foot junior out of the Netherlands, averaging 9.4 points and 5.7 rebounds per game. Riley Poirier, a 5'11 senior out of Dennis, Massachusetts, averaging 18.8 points and 8.8 rebounds per game. And at center, making her return to the starting lineup, is Janae Howard, a 6'2 senior out of Owensboro, Kentucky, averaging 13.1 points and 4.8 rebounds per game. Now she, of course, as we said when we were down at St. Catharine a couple of weeks ago, was coming back from a stress fracture in her foot, so player to watch tonight. Again, she had 28 points in their win, or loss rather, on Saturday. Rio Grande will start Kate Hammond at one guard, a 5'11 junior out of Greenfield, Ohio, averaging 12.7 points and 3.8 rebounds per game. Sharday Morrison Fountain, a 5'2 senior out of Columbus, averaging 17.1 points and 3.1 rebounds per game. The third guard, or guard forward, if you will, is Sarah Bonar, a 5'11 freshman out of Kinsman, Ohio, averaging 10.7 points and 6.5 rebounds per game. Betsy Schramm, a 6-foot freshman out of Marietta, is at one forward, averaging 2.4 points and 3.1 rebounds per game. And the other forward is Janie Morris, a 5'8 sophomore out of Ironton, Ohio. Janie averaging 3.8 points and 2.7 rebounds per contest. Our officials for tonight's game, the referee is Don Green. The umpires are Ryan O'Lear and Mario McKissick. St. Catharine in the road purple uniforms, trimmed in gold and white with white numerals, St. Catharine written across the front. Rio in the home gray uniforms, trimmed in red and black with red numerals, red lettering, and Rio written across the chest. It'll be Betsy Schramm and Janae Howard to jump it up. Glad to have you along wherever you might be tonight on iHigh as we get game one of two underway here at the Newt Oliver Arena. The tap is controlled by Rio Grande, and we're underway. Kate Hammond looks down low, finds Schramm. Schramm in the lane, goes to Morris. Janie puts it up, no good, but is called for traveling. So a turnover for Rio Grande on their first possession of the night. And it will be St. Catharine with the basketball for the first time. Mashera Calhoun in the backcourt, walks it across the timeline, goes to Sandlin. Sandlin looks down low, finds Poirier, whip it the other way to Calhoun, past Morrison Fountain for the layup. Mashera Calhoun gets the scoring underway as St. Catharine takes a 2-0 lead. Morrison Fountain on the right wing. Bounce pass up high. It comes to Sarah Bonar. She'll kick it left side now to Betsy Schramm. Schramm pulls up her dribble, tried to throw it into the lane to Morris and threw wide of the target, and out of bounds it goes. Another turnover. And St. Catharine will have it. 19-12 to play here in the first half, and the Patriots in front of Rio Grande by a score of 2-0. Calhoun slips and goes down to the backcourt. Loose ball picked up by Morrison Fountain. She tries to throw up a shot and was equally out of control and throws up basically a shot that touches nothing and goes out of bounds, and St. Catharine will get it back. 2-0. St. Cat in front, and Calhoun beats the pressure of Morrison Fountain, gets it into the front court. Top of the key, here's Howard. Pulls up her dribble, hands it back to Calhoun, who works her way out between the circles and now sends it left side to Hofstraat. Down low to Poirier. Spin move, tried to shoot it over Morris, and it's knocked out of bounds by Morris. It'll stay St. Catharine basketball with 10 on the shot clock and 18:38 on the game clock. Calhoun inbounds to Howard from just in front of the foul line. Her jumper's good. Janae Howard with her first points of the night. And it's a 4-0 St. Catharine lead. Left side, Kate Hammond driving, dumping. Here's Morris to the bucket, put it up. Shot rejected by Hofstraat. Rebounded by the Red Storm. Here's Hammond putting it up, no good. Rebound saved in. No, Hammond could not do it, and the rebound will, or the ball rather, will belong to St. Catharine. 18-12 to play here in the first half. 4-0. It is the visitors in front. Here's Poirier. Again, trying to spin around Morris and throws up an air ball. All kinds of contact, no call. Rebound down to Bonar. On the run, Morrison Fountain to the bucket, throws up a wild shot. Somehow it goes in, and she's fouled. Morrison Fountain picks up her first bucket of the game. Mashera Calhoun whistled for the foul, her first, team first, and Morrison Fountain to the free throw line, where it's been an adventure the last couple of games. Nick's free throw is up and in, so she completes the three-point play, and Rio back within one. Pressure applied in the backcourt. This time the Patriots beat it, and Calhoun had it knocked away, but chases down the loose ball. Goes right side to Hofstraat for a three that's good. Breanne Hofstraat dials long distance. And it's a 7-3 St. Catharine lead as we tick under 17.5 to play here in the first half. Left side, Bonar. Now to Hammond. Kate driving to the bucket. It opened up, and she lays it up and in. Hammond has her first bucket of the night. On the other end, here's Poirier. Got tied up, but then kicked it out to Calhoun, to Howard for a three that's no good. The rebound is tracked down by Rio Grande and Sharday Morrison Fountain. 2-on-2. Nick pulls up from the left side. Jumper is in and out, no good. The rebound is tracked down by Poirier for the Patriots. Here they come on the run. Right side, Calhoun to Hofstraat, down low to Howard, jumper no good, and the rebound comes down to Bonar for Rio. Morrison Fountain, quick outlet to Morris. Janey lays it up and in. Rio won the battle of transition that time, and the layup by Morris ties the ball game at 7. 16:27 to play in the opening half. Here's Sandlin, down low to Howard. Howard spins around Bonar and puts it up and in. Janae Howard with 4. It's a 9-7 St. Cat's lead. Back comes Rio trying to tie it. They can take the lead with a shot from distance. Here's Hammond driving to the bucket strong and put it up and in. Kate Hammond with 4. And the game tied at 9. It's back and forth we go here in the early moments from the Newt. Calhoun to Hofstraat to Sandlin. Sandlin lobs, tried to get it down low to Howard and threw it away. Stolen by Morrison Fountain. Nick on the run into the front court. Kicks it left side. Kate shoots a three. Hammond's jumper is short, and the rebound comes down to Poirier for St. Catharine. Outlet from Calhoun to Howard. She'll lay it up and in. 11-9, St. Cat by 2. Here's another wild jumper by Morrison Fountain, no good. Offensive board, tracked down by Betsy Schramm, and she's tied up, and the arrow will favor St. Catharine. Morgan Daniels and Tanisha Taylor will check in. Betsy Schramm and Janie Morris will check out. Julia Heberlin will check in, and Hammond checks out. In for St. Catharine comes Alexis Griffin, and out goes Howard. Alexis Griffin, a 5'10 junior guard out of Cape Coral, Florida. 15:10 to play on a rolling clock here in half number 1. St. Catharine with an 11-9 lead. And the basketball. Calhoun drives into the lane, pulls up, shoots the jumper that is short, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Heberlin. Dave Smalley did not agree with the call from Mario McKissick, but it will stand. It'll stay St. Catharine ball. Calhoun lobs it in, and it's knocked away and stolen by Morrison Fountain, and then she is fouled from behind by Riley Poirier. It is Poirier's first, and team foul number 2. Just underway from the Newt Oliver Arena. Glad to have you along. 11-9, it is St. Catharine in front of Rio Grande. Red Storm with the basketball. Here's Bonar trying to drive around, or actually that's Heberlin trying to drive around Calhoun, pulls up her dribble, and now on the right wing, it's into the hands of Morrison Fountain. Back to Daniels, down low with 7 on the shot clock. Taylor got away from the defense, put it up, put it in, and draws the foul. Tanisha Taylor ties it up. Alexis Griffin picks up the foul, her first, team's third, and Taylor to the line to try to send Rio back in front. 14:31 to play here in the first half. Free throw is good. 12-11, Rio by 1. Calhoun to Sandlin. Now to Griffin. Griffin goes to Hofstraat. Hofstraat back to the cutting Sandlin. Her shot is up and in. 13-12, St. Cat in front. Heather Sandlin's first points of the night. Down low, Taylor got away from the defense and puts it up and in. Tanisha Taylor has 5. It is 14-13. Rio Grande in front by 1. Out front, Hofstraat goes left side to Sandlin. Sandlin to Griffin, now to Calhoun, back to Hofstraat, now to Calhoun. Left side, Sandlin, thought about a 3, now thinks better of it, backs up, feeds it down low to Poirier, and her baseline jumper is up and in. First points of the night for Riley Poirier. And it is a 15-14 St. Cat lead with 13.5 to play here in the opening half. Out high and now driving toward the bucket. The path opened up to the basket. Morrison Fountain lays it up and in. Opened up like the Red Sea, and she puts it up and in, and Lena Bramblett says, I need a 30-second timeout, and thus it is granted with 13-19 to play in the first half. Want to remind you about Rio Grande Giovanni's Pizza, all-you-can-eat buffet bar serving 3 styles of pizza, spaghetti, garlic bread, and dessert pizza Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Adults $6.25, kids 12 and under $3.99. Your drinks are extra. No takeouts, no discounts, no sharing of the buffet. But as always, show up hungry and eat until you're absolutely stuffed or until Dave Lemon and the crew run you off. That is Giovanni's Pizza right up the street here in Rio Grande. 13-19 to play. First half, Rio Grande 16. St. Catharine 15. Already a much better start for Dave Smalley's squad the second time around against the Patriots. They were, by this time, already blown out down at St. Catharine. Here's a turnover as Calhoun throws it away. It's stolen by Bonar. She'll feed it ahead to Morrison Fountain, who gives it up to Daniels. Daniels missed the layup. And the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it'll belong to the Patriots. Rio had a great look at it. Bonar gave it up late. Morrison Fountain then in turn gave it up to Daniels, but she couldn't cash in. 16-15, Rio by 1. St. Cat with a basketball. Here's Hofstraat, lobs down low to Poirier, who is triple team, tied up, and the possession arrow will favor Rio Grande. That'll be a turnover against the Patriots. 12:44 left, first half. Rio 16, St. Cat's 15. Red Storm with the basketball. Here's Heberlin out front to Bonar. 17 on the shot clock. Right wing, now Morrison Fountain. Ball's yet to hit the floor. Now it does as he dribbles with 10. And a 5-second closely guarded violation. I didn't even see him count. And as the shot clock ticked down and Morrison Fountain got ready to clear it out and go one-on-one, she was called for a 5-second count. Scratched my head about that call. 16-15, Rio by 1. Here's Howard, who got back in there, puts up a jumper, no good. Calhoun's rebound won't go. And the rebound comes down to Bonar for Rio Grande. Sarah driving, dishing, Tanisha Taylor. Works her way into the lane, now pulls up from the foul line, shoots off the back iron, no good, and the rebound comes down to Poirier for St. Cat. Outlet nearly stolen, but tracked down by Sandlin. Sandlin leaves it for Calhoun, now left side back to Sandlin. Into the lane, Poirier, jumper, back iron, no good, rebound controlled by Rio's Julia Heberlin. Heberlin goes to Morrison Fountain, quick outlet to Daniels, turn around, lay it up and in. Morgan Daniels, her first points, and Rio leads 18-15. Here's Calhoun, goes left side to Sandlin, back to Calhoun, to Sandlin. She'll drive in traffic, put it up, put it in, and draw the foul. Heather Sandlin gets St. Cat within 1. Fouls against Bonar, her first, team's first, and before Sandlin shoots the free throw to try to tie it up, we've got the media timeout. 11:13 to play. First half, it is Rio Grande 18 and St. Cat 17. This is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
You're not learning, you're saying put the child.
Hey, Ben, are you going to watch the big game tonight?
No, Craig. The game is only on local television, and I can't get that channel, and I'm not too happy about it.
They should stream the game over the internet using EasyStream.com. Then you could watch it from anywhere in the world.
Stream the game? EasyStream.com? What are you talking about?
Think broadcasting, Ben. Streaming is when you broadcast audio or video over the internet. Because the internet is worldwide, anyone in the world can watch. And EasyStream.com is a leader in making that process simple.
So I can watch the big game on my computer from anywhere, and I don't have to miss any of the action? Thank you, EasyStream.
Yes, thank you, EasyStream. If you want more information, just log on to EasyStream.com.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
11 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the opening half. 18-17, Rio Grande in front of St. Catharine, but Heather Sandlin about to go to the free throw line with the opportunity to complete the three-point play that would tie it up. Sandlin with 4 points. This will be her first free throw attempt of the night, and the left-hander fires off the back of the iron. It bounced straight up and came down through. So she ties it at 18 as we tick under 11:10 to play here in the first half. Here's Hammond driving from left to right, handing it off to Heberlin. Julia out top of the key, looks for help. Leaves it back door for Morrison Fountain, who shoots a three from the corner off the side of the iron, no. Daniels, the offensive rebound, rejected by Janae Howard and rebounded by Hofstraat. Her outlet pass is stolen away by Morrison Fountain. She'll feed it ahead to Taylor, and Tanisha on the drive is going to be fouled. Whistle the foul against Poirier. That is her second, and the team's fourth. They'll check Alexis Griffin back in, and Poirier will check out. 10:42 to play in the first half. Tied at 18. Inbounds from Hammond to Taylor, puts a ball fake on Howard, shot, blocked, rebounded by Hammond, put it up no good. Rebound of that miss is pulled down by Heberlin. Heberlin goes to Hammond, back to Heberlin. Julia with 18 on the shot clock, driving, dishing, feeding it into the corner to Taylor. Tanisha into the lane, past Howard, put it up, yes, and the foul. Tanisha Taylor was 7. Rio back in front. Janae Howard picks up her first, the team's 5th, and Tanisha Taylor back to the free throw line to, for the second time tonight, try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And does. T has 8. Good start for her out of the gate. Rio leads 21-18. Here's Calhoun out front, goes left side to Griffin. Out front now to Sandlin. Bounce pass into the lane to Howard. Now to Griffin. Griffin on that left wing goes back out front to Sandlin. Now to Hofstraat from just inside the three-point arc. Her jumper no good. Howard in the lane, got the rebound, went up with it, and draws the foul. It is whistled against Julia Heberlin, the 5'11 freshman out of Ashland, Kentucky, her first, and team foul number 2. And Janae Howard will go to the free throw line for the first time tonight, this time to shoot 2, the first of which is good. Sarah Bonar returns for Rio, and Tanisha Taylor will take a seat. 10:02 to play here in the opening half. Rio Grande 21 and St. Cat's 19. Second free throw by Howard is up and in. It's a 1-point ball game as we hit the halfway point of half number 1. Left side, Hammond hands it back out front, and out between the circles comes Morrison Fountain. Will now walk it left side and give it up to Bonar. Bonar in the corner with 15 on the shot clock. Skip pass, left side, Hammond for a 3. Off the back of the iron, no good. And the rebound goes off the hands of Sandlin and out of bounds. It'll be Rio basketball. Julia Heberlin will take a seat, and Noelani Woodson will check in at the 9:40 mark. Woodson, a 5'3 sophomore out of Groveport, Ohio. Hammond will quarterback style air it into the backcourt where it's tracked down by Morrison Fountain. Back to Hammond. Skip it right side. Woodson for a 3. That's an air ball, rebounded by Howard. Here they come on the run. Calhoun now to Sandlin. Left side, it goes to Griffin. Along the baseline, Howard pulls up, kicks it out front. Here's Sandlin. Left-handed jumper up, no good. Rebounded by Hofstraat. Her jumper is good. Hofstraat sends St. Catherine's back in front with her second bucket. Here's Morgan Daniels missing on the turnaround jumper, and the rebound is tracked down by Sandlin, and on the run, here come the Patriots. Could have called her for palming the basketball, but no whistle. Here's Sandlin. Into the lane to Howard. Touch pass to Hofstraat. Off the glass, up and in. 24-21. St. Catherine's by 3 with 8:38 and counting to play here in the first half. Woodson out front to Morrison Fountain. Left side to Hammond. Skip it from left to right to Woodson. Back to Morrison Fountain to Hammond. Kate driving in the lane. Shot rejected by Howard. Rebounded by Hammond. Driving and is called for steps. St. Cat's will check in Carol Ruiz Lopez, a 5'5 junior out of Fort Myers, Florida, and will check out Mashera Calhoun. Rio will check in Betsy Schramm, and out will come Morgan Daniels with 8:21 left in the half. 24-21. St. Cat by 3 and with a basketball. With a right-handed dribble, Sandlin across the timeline. Into the left corner, it comes to Ruiz Lopez. She'll kick it out to the foul line. Jumpers up by Griffin, no good. Ruiz Lopez for the offensive rebound. Hands to Sandlin. Sandlin dumps it out left side. Griffin on the wing will bounce out front to Howard. 20 on the shot clock. Howard into the lane to the cutting Griffin. Put it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Schramm. Outlet to Morrison Fountain. Nick goes right side to Woodson. To Schramm. Out front again to Morrison Fountain. To Hammond. Down low. Here's Bonar driving. Reverse layup. No good. Rebound Howard. 7:35 to play in the half. 24 St. Catherine, 21 Rio Grande. Out front, Griffin goes right side to Ruiz Lopez for three. It is no good. Rebounded by Hammond. Quick outlet comes to Morrison Fountain. Rio's got the numbers. 2-on-1. Nick drives. Shot up, no, but she'll draw the foul against Griffin. Griffin will pick up her second and team foul number 6. And it will send Sharday Morrison Fountain to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Nick with 5 points on the evening. She is 1 of 1 at the free throw line. Mashera Calhoun preparing to check in for St. Catherine as Morrison Fountain hits the free throw. Calhoun in and Griffin out. 24-22. St. Catherine by 2 with 7:20 left here in the first half. Morrison Fountain, 73% free throw shooter, will aim on the second one, and that one's good as well. She gets Rio back within 1. 24-23. Down low, here's Howard in traffic. Put it up, no, but draws a foul. She does that quite a bit. Janae Howard, as we said, one of the better players in the Mid-South Conference, and goes to the free throw line a lot. The foul whistle against Schramm, her first, team's third. And Howard with 8 points already, looking for number 9, and the iron unkind as it bounces away and rattles out. Howard will get one more. And that one is good. So she hits 1 of 2. And it's 25-23, St. Catherine by 2. Here's Woodson, bounce pass to the Bonar on the baseline. Out front, Woodson might have got away with a travel, goes back to Schramm. Her jumper up over Howard, no good, and rebounded by Ruiz Lopez. Outlet to Sandlin. Sandlin goes left side to Calhoun. Calhoun pulls up her dribble, hands back to Sandlin. Now down low, it goes to Howard off the glass. Pretty move, and she puts it up and in. 27-23. Janae Howard now with 11 points here in this first half. Here's a long shot for 3 on the left side by Woodson, no good. Rebounded out front by Morrison Fountain. Back to Woodson for another try at a 3, and that one is good. Noelani Woodson dials long distance, and Rio back within 1 at 27-26. Sandlin to Hofstrad, out front to Howard. Her jumper is short, and the rebound is fought for. Still on the ground, and corralled by Bonar, and then Rio calls for a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and it comes with 6 minutes exactly.
For
St. Catherine will check in Cora Moore, a 5'4" freshman out of Louisville. And Rio Grande checked in, I believe, Julia Heberle. 6 minutes to play in the half. Nightly specials at Giovanni's Pizza of Rio Grande, 5 to 9. Monday night, 16-inch one-item pizza, $9.99. Tuesday night, 75-cent wing night. Wednesday's family night, 18-inch party pack for $14.99. Tonight, it's spaghetti or lasagna dinner with bread and a side salad for $5.99. Sunday from 1 to 10, an 18-inch one-item pizza for $9.99. 10% off all students, to all students and faculty from Rio Grande, except on those specials. That's Giovanni's Pizza of Rio Grande. Red Storm trail by 1. They have the basketball. Here's Kate Hammond. Goes to Morrison Fountain on the left side. Into the corner, Bonar. Bonar goes to Schramm. Schramm into the lane to Heberlin. Kick it out front. Open 3 for Morrison Fountain is up and in. Rio Grande goes back in front, 29-27, but quickly on the other end, Cora Moore shoots up a 3 that's no good, and Bonar has the rebound for Rio Grande. Here they come on the run. Morrison Fountain on that left side, thought about the 3, hands now to Bonar, who shoots the 3 from the corner, no good. Hammond the rebound, put it up, and the ball gets wedged between the backboard and the rim. That'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow will favor St. Catherine, and we've got our second media timeout. 5:14 to play. First half, it is Rio Grande 29 and St. Catherine 27. This is Rio basketball from iHigh.
Want your school or club sporting events on the internet in just minutes? Log on to EasyStream.com and find out. That's EasyStream.com. EasyStream, streaming made easy.
Bill, I've got to find a way to raise some money for my athletic program. Any ideas?
Now that you mention it, I do. Have you heard of EasyStream.com? It's the easiest way to broadcast your school's games on the internet.
EasyStream.com. Sounds interesting, but how is that going to help me raise money?
You can get sponsors for your broadcasts on EasyStream.com. Your school can provide a key service to the community and make money doing it.
What a great idea. My school will love this. I'm going to contact EasyStream.com today. What's the number?
Just call 1-800-866-7510 or log on to EasyStream.com for more information. They'll have you broadcasting in no time.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
Randy Payton back with you from the Newt Oliver Arena, where 5:14 to play in the opening half. It is Rio Grande leading St. Catharine by a score of 29-27. It'll be Patriots basketball out of the media timeout. Out front is Mashera Calhoun. Looks for Moore on the left side. She spots for a three and hit it. Came right around the screen and nailed the three that sends the Patriots back in front. Moore's first bucket of the evening. Here's Bonar feeding it out front to Morrison Fountain. Bounce pass left side to Hammond. She lost it, got it back, finds Nick on the right side for a three that rattles in and out. Schramm, the offensive board, put it up and in. Betsy Schramm with her first bucket of the night. And Rio in a back and forth game yet again goes back in front 31-30. Their last two games have been back and forth. Here's Sandlin on the drive. Put it up no good, but draws the foul. Sarah Bonar picks up her second and the team's fourth. And Sandlin will go to the free throw line for the Patriots. Sandlin on the season is a 53.8% free throw shooter, and the first one here is up and in. Nicole Mabry in to replace Julia Heberlin, and Hofstraat will return for the Patriots. Sandlin's second free throw is up and in as well. She hit them both. And it's St. Cat back in front by one. Here's Schramm out front. Mabry for three. Short. Rebound. Sandlin. On the run. Sandlin into the front court. To the bucket. Off the glass. Put it up no good. Rebound. Controlled by Morrison Fountain. We go back on the run the other direction. Nick straight to the bucket. Throws it up no good and draws a foul. She just throws it up there and hopefully something good happens. Right there it was a foul against Ruiz Lopez. It is her first and team's seventh, but Morrison Fountain, as we said, was hacked in the act. She'll shoot two here. Nick with 10 points already for Rio, looking for number 11, and it's in and out, no good. Her first miss from the line tonight. Best she can do now is tie it up with 3:56 left. Up and in. So she hits one of two to tie it up at 32 with 3:55 and counting here in the first half. This time no pressure as Calhoun with a right-handed dribble brings it across the midcourt stripe. Starts right, now veers left. Lost it, got it back. Now pulls up her dribble, lobs to the right elbow to Hofstraat. Hofstraat gives it right back to Calhoun. Had her jumper no good, and it's rebounded by Bonar. Morrison Fountain with it. Goes now left side to Mabry. Nicole skips it from left to right to Hammond. Now to Bonar. Bonar's baseline jumper is up and in. Sarah Bonar's first bucket of the night sends Rio in front. 34-32 as back and forth the pendulum swings here in half number one. Top of the key, Ruiz Lopez. Goes to Hofstraat, who tried to find an open back door to Moore. Moore, a little touch pass to Calhoun, and Calhoun puts up a shot that is no good, but draws the foul against Sharday Morrison Fountain, her first, team's fifth. And Mashera Calhoun will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 5'5" junior out of Fort Myers, Florida. On the season, a 64% free throw shooter. Bends the knees, a right-hander fires, and that one's no good. They'll check back in Janae Howard and check out Cora Moore at the 3:02 mark. Calhoun with 2 points on the night. Misses her first free throw attempt, looking for success on try number 2. Deep bend to the knees and fires, and that one's no good off the back iron. Missed them both, and Nicole Mabry has a rebound for Rio. Red Storm into the front court, nursing a 2-point lead, trying to add to it. Here's Morrison Fountain, tried to lob it to Schramm, knocked away by Howard, got it back Mabry, then Hammond throws it away, stolen by Howard. Outlet comes to Calhoun, and rather than run, Mashera Calhoun elects to walk it across the stripe. 2:35 to play in the half. Rio by 2, 34-32. Here's Calhoun driving to the bucket, put it up, no. Rebound is tipped out of bounds, last touch by Calhoun. It'll be Rio Grande, or actually last touch by Howard. It'll be Rio Grande basketball. Schramm out and Morris in with 2:25 left in half number 1. Quickly ahead, Mabry feeds it to Morrison Fountain, but Mabry goes down low to Bonar. Her short jumper is short, and it is tapped into the corner where Bonar tracks it down. Feeds it to Hammond. 3 is in the air. Money. Kate Hammond has 7, and Rio leads by 5 at 37-32. Calhoun on the right side. Out front comes to Ruiz Lopez. Left side to Sandlin. Bounce it down low to Howard. She goes up strong. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Bonar. Quick outlet to Morrison Fountain. Nick ahead of the pack. She'll lay it up and in. 39-32. Rio by 7. Red Storm on an 8-0 run. Calhoun with both feet out in the jump circle, being guarded loosely by Morrison Fountain. 15 on the shot clock. She'll kick it right side to Howard, and Mabry with a backhand to knock it out of bounds. It'll stay St. Cat basketball with 14 on the shot clock and 1:26 on the game clock. Rio leading 39-32. Looking for an elusive first win of the season in conference play and trying to get it done tonight in upset fashion. Here's Howard driving underneath, put it up, no, and draws the foul. And if that's on Bonar, that's her 3rd, and that's trouble. It comes with 1:22 left in the first half. It is team foul number 6. Sarah, the unenviable task of trying to guard Janae Howard tonight. Easier said than done, and Sarah's picked up 3 fouls here in the first half as Howard hits the first of 2 free throws. Bonar will leave, and Noelani Woodson will check in. 1:22 left in the first half. Rio Grande leading 39-33. Howard's second free throw rattles around and goes through. Gets the Patriots within 5 at 39-34 with now 1:15 and counting left. Here's a steal as Morrison Fountain's pass was taken away by Calhoun. Calhoun's outlet ahead comes to Sandlin. Sandlin trying to get around Woodson, feeds into the corner. Howard for 3, actually for 2. 2-pointer up and in for Janae Howard. And just inside the arc. And she gets St. Cat back within 3 at 39-36. In the lane, here's Morris. Put it up, and she's called for steps. And there you see the power that Janae Howard has, just disruptive on defense. She patiently waited, and as Cora Moore checks in and Calhoun checks out, she patiently waited, and Morris tried to make her move, but in the process took steps. So St. Cat down 3 with a basketball and a chance to tie it as we hit 40 seconds to play in the half. Here's Howard for 3 in the tie from the left side. It is short, and the rebound comes down to Morrison Fountain. Nick goes from left to right to Woodson, who fakes the three, feeds into the corner. Nicely done to Mabry, whose jumper hit the backboard, no good. Rebound down to Moore. Outlet comes to Howard. Back to Moore, driving, dishing. Sandlin off the glass, good. Sandlin gets St. Cat back within a point. And what do we got? Ryan O'Lear. Shot clock is off. He came over and said something to the scorer's table. Shot clock is off. The clock's reset for 15.3, and Rio will inbound in the backcourt. Trying to add to a 1-point lead. Here's Mabry, works it right side, driving, in traffic, rejected by Hofstraat, rebounded by Mabry, throws it up, and it's knocked out of bounds, looked like off the hands of Howard. And Rio will inbound underneath its own bucket with 2.9 seconds left in the half. Woodson will trigger the inbounds. Looking, it comes into Hammond. Hammond's jumper is airborne and good at the buzzer. So Kate Hammond nails a jumper, and Rio Grande will go to the halftime with a 3-point lead over the Patriots of St. Catharine, 41-38. Rio was dead and buried in the meeting down at St. Catharine by halftime, and tonight they lead it.
Like us at facebook.com/Rio alum. Be sure to share your latest developments and contact information through alumni at rio.edu and receive invites to the latest events and happenings. At Rio Grande, you're always one of a kind, and so are we.
Register today for the spring semester at the University of Rio Grande Community College. Classes start Monday, January 14th, with registration open through January 18th. Students can pursue an associate's degree, bachelor's degree, certificate program, or master's degree in a wide variety of fields. As the only combined private university and public community college in the nation, Rio Grande offers a world-class education at affordable rates. Students maximize their potential through the close personal attention of dedicated faculty and staff in a safe, empowering environment. For more information about Rio Grande, visit rio.edu or call 1-800-282-7201. Don't wait. Realize your potential today at Rio Grande. You're one of a kind. So are we.
Enjoy the exquisite taste of Flavors Catering at your next gathering of friends, family, or coworkers. With an extensive menu, Flavors Catering is perfect for company picnics, church functions, weddings, graduations, or even Super Bowl parties. Book your next event today by calling 740-245-5660.
The athletic programs at the University of Rio Grande are a part of the NAIA's Champion of Character initiative. The mission of Champions of Character is to change the culture of sports through the 5 core values of respect, responsibility, integrity, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. Rio is committed to the game plan of character-driven intercollegiate athletics. To find out more about being a champion of character, log on to the NAIA website, naia.cstv.com, and be a champion of character.
This is Kristen Bradshaw, head softball coach at the University of Rio Grande. You're listening to Rio Grande Basketball with Randy on iHigh.
Glad to have you back. Halftime about to wrap up here at the Newt Oliver Arena, and it is Rio Grande out in front of St. Catharine right now by a score of 41-38, and we referenced the other meeting in which St. Catharine just blasted Rio back on the 12th of January down at Lord's Hall. St. Catharine led 52-28 at halftime down at their place, but a 27-point turnaround tonight as Rio, who trailed by 24 on that Saturday afternoon, leads by 3 here on this Thursday night as we start half number 2. They'll go with Sandlin, Howard, Hofstraat, Poirier, and Calhoun, their original 5, while Rio counters with Hammond, Morrison, Fountain, Schramm, Morris, and Bonar, its original starting 5. Second half is underway, and Rio with a basketball. Here's Morris and Fountain. Works it out now and headed back toward the top of the key as we hit 14 on the shot clock. Left side, Janie Morris into the lane, spinning, trying to shoot over Poirier. Does, missed it. Rebound, Schramm. Schramm kicks it out to Bonar. Sarah on the drive, goes back to Schramm. Ball fake, second ball fake, into the lane it goes to Morris. Janie's jumper's up and in. 43-38. Rio Grande by 5, and St. Catharine with the basketball for the first time in the second half. There's Janae Howard, put it up no good, and a foul whistled against Sarah Bonar, and that's number 4. And that didn't take long. And now it's really going to get tough for Rio. We talked with Dave Smalley in the pregame about people going to have to step up, and even if it's a community effort in those post positions, and now particularly with Bonar in foul trouble as Howard hits the free throw, it is going to have to become a big-time effort for Rio's bench players. Howard will get one more, and it goes, and she'll quickly be replaced by Alexis Griffin checks in. Alexis has that jersey tied up at the back where it almost looks like they've got 2 13s out there. 43-40 with 19 minutes to play in the ball game. Rio by 3 and with the basketball. Here's Hammond driving, spinning, dishing, feeding it off to Morris, who goes strong to the basket and lays it up and in. Pass Poirier for the layup. 45-40. Janie Morris was 6 and 4 of those in the early stages of this second half. Here's Poirier, looks into the lane to Hofstraat. Hofstraat turns, shoots, misses, rebound, is knocked out of bounds by Poirier. It'll be Rio basketball with 18:32 to play in the game. Red Storm leading 45-40. Charday, Morrison, Fountain calmly walks it across the midcourt stripe, dribbling with the right hand, kicks left wing to Taylor. Taylor trying to spin around Hofstraat. Pulls up her dribble, needs help, kicks it out front, and she's called for 3 seconds. And a technical foul whistled against Tanisha Taylor for upsetted herself for getting called for the 3 second, and Ryan O'Lear calls a technical on her. I think that was a little bit of a quick trigger, but it's a technical nonetheless. It is Tanisha's first, the team's second. And one thing you don't want to do is send this St. Catharine team to the free throw line, particularly this one in Riley Poirier. She is deadly from the stripe. She'll shoot 2 here, and they'll get the ball back. Free throw is good. 45-41.
No pressure.
Poirier with the second free throw. It is airborne, and it too is good. That might be the very break that the Patriots were looking for, and unfortunately, coupled with that 4th foul against Sarah Bonar, the situation that Rio didn't want. Here's Calhoun. Goes right side to Griffin. Griffin bounce pass, goes down low to Poirier out front. 3 by Hofstraat is no good, and looked like Hofstraat was all over the back of Morrison Fountain as the ball was knocked out of bounds. No foul, but it will be Rio Grande basketball. 18 minutes to play in the ball game. 45-42, Rio by 3. Here's Taylor on the right wing. Drove in, nothing there. Cut off by Hofstraat. Out front it goes to Hammond. Kate driving. Shoots from the right side. Left it short, and there's Morrison Fountain for an offensive rebound. Nick will reset the shot clock by getting that offensive board. She's got it on the left wing. Out front it goes to Taylor. Tanisha drives, trying to get around Hofstraat. Throws it up and in and draws the foul. Count the bucket for Taylor. Rianne Hofstraat picks up her first, team's first here in the second half. And Tanisha Taylor with 10 points now, looking for number 11. And has it. Tell you what, T has played very, very well tonight. 48-42, Rio leads by 6. Out front is Sandlin. Goes right side to Griffin. Now to Poirier, to Calhoun. Calhoun drives, and a collision and a foul against Rio's Sharday Morrison Fountain. It is her second and the team's third here in half number 2. 17:06 to play in the ball game. 48-42. It is Rio in front. Here's Griffin on the left wing. Pulls up her dribble, needs help. Goes to Hofstraat, now to Calhoun. Down low, Poirier got behind the defense and lays it up and in. 48-44. Rio's lead is 4 with 16:50 to play in the ball game. Right side, Morrison Fountain. Pulls up the dribble, top of the key. Here's Hammond driving in the lane, shooting in traffic. The ball rims in and out, no good. And the rebound, the Patriots cannot save it. It'll be Rio basketball. Morgan Daniels will check in, Betsy Schramm will check out, and for St. Catharine, Griffin will leave, and Janae Howard will return. 16:36 to play in the ball game. Rio Grande 48 and St. Catharine 44. Hammond inbounds is stolen by Sandlin, who, as she falls out of bounds, throws it back in, and here come the Patriots on the run. Here's Howard driving, and on her way to the bucket, she's fouled. Whistling against Tanisha Taylor, her second. Team's fourth, and Howard will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Howard having a big night, and part of that coming at the foul line, although she misses here. One more for the senior out of Owensboro, Kentucky, and that one rattles around and falls through. So she hits 1 of 2, and it's a 48-45. Rio lead with 16:20 to play in the game, and an offensive foul whistled against Rio. Illegal screen by Janie Morris, her first, team's 5th. Sandlin will leave, and Alexis Griffin will check back in with 16:19 to play in the ball game. 48-45, Rio Grande by 3. St. Cat with a basketball. Here's Calhoun, lost it, got it back, feeds Griffin to Poirier, down low, Howard, fade away off the glass, no good. Calhoun in traffic, put it up, put it in. Shot it up over top of Morgan Daniels and gets the Patriots back within 1 at 48-47, and Dave Smalley says, give me a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 15:53 to play in the ball game. 48-47, Rio by 1. It's Rio basketball from iHigh.
This is Ken French, head men's basketball coach at the University of Rio Grande. Join us for the best basketball camp in the country, the Hard Work Camp, June 23rd through the 28th. Register today online at rioredstorm.com or call the basketball office at 740-245-7294. We will again be offering a variety of camps throughout June. The best place for summer camps to improve your game is at the University of Rio Grande, home of the Triple.
15:53 left in the ball game. Rio Grande leading St. Catharine 48-47. Peyton back with you from the Newt Oliver Arena. Glad to have you along here tonight, wherever you might be, as we bring you the coverage here on iHigh. Out of the timeout, Rio with the basketball. Here's Hammond driving, dishing, foul line jumper by Morgan Daniels. Hits the back iron, no good. The rebound is yanked down by Howard for the Patriots, and now they have a chance to go back out in front. Here's Griffin in the right corner. Skips it out front to Howard for 3 in the lead. Off the back of the iron, no good. The rebound tapped by Janie Morris. Instead of grabbing it, she tapped it, and it's into the hands of Hofstraat. Here's Griffin into the corner. Poirier, now it's back in the hands of Griffin for a 3. It's good, and they have the lead. And Dave Smalley signals for a timeout. Whatever he told them, they turned around and did the opposite, and he burns another timeout. 15:11 to play in the ball game. St. Catharine has regained the lead. Patriots 50, Rio Grande 48. This is Rio basketball, powered by iHigh.
Did you know that higher learning means higher earning in your lifetime? Or put another way, the more education you get, the more dollars you add to your paycheck, simply by going to college. Whatever your age, the University of Rio Grande and Rio Grande Community College can jumpstart your dreams for the future and help you increase your paycheck. From technical courses to liberal arts, daytime or evening classes, it's all within your reach. Call Rio Grande today at 1-800-282-7201. Rio Grande, where your future is within reach.
15 minutes and 11 seconds to play in the ball game. St. Catharine has ran off 8 straight points and turned a 6-point deficit into a 2-point lead with, as we said, 15-11 left in the game. St. Cat 50 and Rio Grande 48. Red Storm will have the basketball. Into the front court, Nicole Mabry, who checked in a moment ago, slips and falls down, hands to Taylor. Taylor gives it right back to Mabry with now 16 on the shot clock. Here's Mabry, left side, giving it off to Hammond. Kate into the lane, gives it right back to Schramm, and she puts it up and in. Betsy lays it up and in to tie it up at 50. And now St. Catharine with the basketball back. Hofstraat goes from left to right to Griffin. Now to Poirier. Baseline jumper is way too strong. Rebounded by Howard, no good. Griffin the board, put it up and put it in. Alexis Griffin sends St. Catharine back in front. But on the other end, Hammond has it knocked away, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of the Patriots. It'll stay Rio basketball. They'll get a substitution in as Sandlin will check in and Calhoun will check out. 14:20 to play in the ball game. Here's Hammond trying to get it in and lobs it out front to Taylor. Tanisha drives into the land of the Giants. Over top of Howard. Put it up, no. And Howard has the rebound for the Patriots. St. Catharine leading by 2, 51-50. And down low, they find Howard, and she puts it up and in. Her first field goal of the second half. And it's a 4-point lead for St. Catharine. Here's Mabry, hands to Hammond. Kate puts it on the ground, lobs down low for Taylor, tipped into the air by Howard, stolen by Griffin. You hope St. Catharine's not making its run right now. They lead by 4 with 13:40 to play in the ball game. Out front is Sandlin. Goes right side. Howard's open for a 3. It's in and out off the iron, and on the rebound, we get a foul whistled against the Patriots. And it's whistled against Rhiann Hofstraat. Her second, and the team's second. Calhoun is in. Howard will leave. Morrison Fountain and Sierra Herring will check in with 13:31 left in the game. Herring, a 5'10 freshman out of Bedford, Ohio. Hammond on the right wing and away from the basketball. All kinds of contact and a foul whistle. It's whistled against Heather Sandlin, her first, team's third against St. Cat here in the half. Inbounds into the lane, comes into Morrison Fountain, off balance, puts up a jumper, in and out, no good. And on the rebound, we've got a foul whistle. And that one's going to be against Rhiann Hofstraat, and that's her third. Team's fourth, and Rio Grande, as Howard will check back in at the next dead ball. Hammond shot partially blocked by Hofstraat, rebounded by Hammond. That one's blocked by Hofstraat, out of bounds. Howard will check in, and Hofstraat will check out. St. Catharine leading 54-50 with 13:09 to play in the ball game. Driving is Hammond, off balance, put it up, no, but draws the foul. And will go to the line to shoot 2. Alexis Griffin picks up her third. It will come with 13:05 left in the game. It is team foul number 5, and it will send Kate Hammond to the free throw line for the first time tonight. 9 points in the game, all of them in the first half. Kate's free throw is good. Carol Ruiz-Lopez checks in, and Griffin checks out. Hammond's second free throw is on the way. And it rims in and out, no good, and Poirier has the rebound for St. Cat. Quickly ahead, Howard behind the defense lays it up and in. 56-51, 5-point lead for St. Catherine. Driving is Mabry. Tried to leave it in the lane, but it was stolen away by Howard. Back they come, ahead to Ruiz-Lopez, who has it rejected out of bounds by Morrison Fountain. It'll stay St. Catherine basketball. Sarah Bonar will check back in with 4 fouls and 12:43 left in the game. Herring will leave. Also out came Mabry. And the shot up and in. Howard scores it. 58-51. 7-point lead for the Patriots. Bonar driving in traffic. Gives it up to Taylor. T drives a baseline. Underneath layup is blocked by Howard, but a foul whistle against Howard. Second foul against Howard of the evening. Team's 6th, and Tanisha Taylor will go to the line to shoot 2. Taylor bends the knees, a left-hander fires, and it rimmed in and out. She was perfect at the line prior to that shot. Free throws not her forte this year, but was off to a good start tonight. Misses there, though. One more coming, and that one is good. Rio trailing 58-52 with now 12:15 and counting left in the ball game. Calhoun across the midcourt stripe, driving, dishing. Ruiz-Lopez takes it out front now and hands to Howard. 15 on the shot clock as Sandlin lets go with a 3 that's up and in. 61-52, a 9-point lead for St. Catherine as we go under 12 to play. Here's Morrison Fountain rejected by Howard. Out of bounds it'll go, and we've got the media timeout. 11:47 to play in the ball game. St. Catherine has rebounded from a deficit to start the half, and they lead by 9, 61-52. This is Rio basketball from iHigh.
Hear that? It's a loud and clear signal to fire up both your mind and your muscles to get ready to take the field at one of nearly 300 colleges and universities in the NAIA. Because here you can do it all. 23 national championships. You know the jersey still feels good. $450 million in scholarships can help you keep it on. So add your name to a rich college athletic and academic history that spans 75 years. Build character and be part of something bigger than yourself, because your desire to excel still drives. Let it move you to learn and to lead. The phrase student athlete has a great ring to it. Join 60,000 others who feel the same way on the court, in the classroom, and as a person. No matter what, we know you just want to keep playing. Game on. You belong in the National Association of Intercollegiate Athletics. Register to get in the game at playnaia.org.
11 minutes and 47 seconds left in the ball game, and St. Catherine leading Rio Grande by a score of 61-52. As the Patriots bid for win number 13, Rio looking for win number 7 overall and what would be number 1 in the conference, but now with a lot of work to do, trailing by 9 with 11:47 left. Here's Taylor out front, shooting, no good. Rebound comes down to Howard. Bounce pass to Calhoun, and here come the Patriots in the front court. Calhoun kicks it out front. She goes down and is in a heap underneath. And Howard hits the bucket, and time is called as they'll tend to Calhoun. 63-52. Janae Howard now with 26 points on the night. And as you can see underneath, they tend to Calhoun. Julia Heberlin will check in for Rio, and Taylor will check out. Cora Moore will check in for St. Catharine. And she obviously will replace Calhoun as the training staff and coaching staff from St. Catharine goes out there to, again, look at Mashera Calhoun, the 5'5 junior from Fort Myers, Florida, who went down in a heap underneath the basket after making a pass out front. 11:25 left in the game, 63-52. It is St. Catharine in front of Rio, and while we've got a break in the action, we'll step aside. This is Rio basketball from iHigh.
You must not interfere with us here, Reverend Hill. You're not learning, you're saying put the child.
Hey, Ben, are you going to watch the big game tonight?
No, Craig. The game is only on local television, and I can't get that channel, and I'm not too happy about it.
They should stream the game over the internet using EasyStream.com. Then you could watch it from anywhere in the world.
Stream the game? EasyStream.com? What are you talking about?
Think broadcasting, Ben. Streaming is when you broadcast audio or video over the internet. Because the internet is worldwide, anyone in the world can watch. And EasyStream.com is a leader in making that process simple.
So I can watch the big game on my computer from anywhere, and I don't have to miss any of the action? Thank you, EasyStream.
Yes, thank you, EasyStream. If you want more information, just log on to EasyStream.com.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
We come back to action, and Rio's Kate Hammond is whistled for an offensive foul, her first and team foul number 6, as play resumed, and now it'll be St. Catharine with a basketball. And an 11-point lead as we approach 11 minutes to play in the ball game. Here's Sandlin out between the rings. Started left, now goes right. Ruiz Lopez to Poirier into the corner. Moore for 3, no good. Rebound. Julia Heberlin. And a foul whistled. And may have another technical whistle. Foul is whistled against St. Catharine. Against Carol Ruiz Lopez, her second, team 7th. And we have a technical foul whistled against Julia Heberlin. It is her second and team 7th. I'll tell you what, Mario McKissick has not done a lot tonight to endear himself to David Smalley. He was questioned on a couple of his calls in the first half, and Heberlin came down with the rebound and was fouled by Ruiz Lopez, and Dave Smalley screaming for a timeout before the free throws are shot, and he'll get one. 10:53 left in the game. It'll have to be a full timeout. 63-52, St. Catharine leading Rio Grande, and this is Rio Grande basketball from iHigh.
Want your school or club sporting events on the internet in just minutes? Log on to EasyStream.com and find out. That's EasyStream.com. EasyStream, streaming made easy.
Bill, I've got to find a way to raise some money for my athletic program. Any ideas?
Now that you mention it, I do. Have you heard of EasyStream.com? It's the easiest way to broadcast your school's games on the internet.
EasyStream.com. Sounds interesting, but how is that going to help me raise money?
You can get sponsors for your broadcasts on EasyStream.com. Your school can provide a key service to the community and make money doing it.
What a great idea. My school will love this. I'm going to contact EasyStream.com today. What's the number?
Just call 1-800 866-7510 or log on to EasyStream.com for more information. They'll have you broadcasting in no time.
EasyStream.com. Streaming made easy. Call 1-800-866-7510 today.
Well, the officiating crew, as you could see during the timeout on the screen, spent the entire timeout that Dave Smalley called talking it over, and now Lena Bramblett and Dave Smalley are discussing things with our head referee, Don Green. And I'm sure this will deal with who has possession of the ball and all that stuff. And Dave Smalley, an unhappy camper. And we have talked about the officiating in the Mid-South. We talked earlier in the year about the officiating, particularly on the women's side in the Mid-South Conference. And let's be honest, folks, they've got 5 teams in the NAIA Division I Top 25. You'd think we have the best officials in the country given the quality of the teams in this league, and it is the exact opposite. Not very good at all as a whole. Poirier will go to the free throw line to shoot the technicals and misses. Second technical foul of the night whistled against Rio Grande, second here in the second half. Tanisha Taylor picked up one earlier, and Poirier hits one of 2 free throws. So it's a 64 to 52 game, and now Heberlin will shoot the one in bonus, and her free throw is no good. And it's rebounded by Sandlin for the Patriots. They lead by 12 with 10:40 to play in the ball game. Out front is Poirier. Runs into a double team, finds Sandlin open for a 3, and it's up and in. Now the Patriots beginning to pull away. Down low, here's a shot up and in for Betsy Schramm. Schramm has 6, 67-54. 13-point lead for St. Catharine as we play with 10 minutes left, 10:05 left in the game. Here's Ruiz Lopez. And a timeout taken by St. Catharine. It'll be a full timeout, and it will come with 10:03 left in the ball game. It is 67-54, St. Catharine by 13, and this is Rio basketball from iHigh.
Immerse yourself in Rio Grande with the Grande Experience on Wednesday, February 13th. Get paired with a current Rio Grande student and attend classes, eat in the marketplace or cyber cafe, hang out with other Red Storm students, and gain a first-hand account of what college life is all about. As the only combined private university and public community college in the nation, Rio Grande offers a world-class education at affordable rates. Students maximize their potential in a wide variety of fields through the close personal attention of dedicated faculty and staff. For more information and to register for the Grande Experience, contact the Rio Grande Admissions Office at 1-800-282-7201 or admissions@rio.edu.
Save money this semester and rent your textbooks through the Rio Grande Bookstore, located in the Rhodes Student Center on campus. The bookstore guarantees its new and used textbooks are correct for all your classes. For more information, visit bookstore.rio.edu or call 740-245-7274.
10 minutes and 3 seconds left in the ball game. St. Catharine leading by 13 and inbounding the basketball. Here's Carol Ruiz Lopez driving, missed the jumper. Rebound is tapped into the air 3 or 4 times, pulled down by Poirier, who misses the jumper. Rebounded by Heberlin. Outlet goes to Morrison Fountain. Nick on the run, throws it up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ruiz Lopez. It'll be Rio basketball. Hammond to inbound. Looking, and she has to lob it out near the jump circle where Morrison Fountain plays the role of wide receiver, pulls it in, drives, missed the running layup, and the rebound is controlled by Poirier. Outlet goes to Sandlin. Sandlin, no-look pass to Moore, back to Sandlin. Sandlin, no-look pass to Howard. Lost the ball in the lane. They'll battle for it, and out of there with it comes Ryo and Hammond. Quick outlet ahead to Morrison Fountain. Nick will lay it up and in. 67-56. Ryo back within 11. 9:10 to play in the ball game. Between the rings, Sandlin now works right side. Left-handed dribble into the lane, to the bucket, lay it up and in. Nobody cut her off, and she laid it in without any problem whatsoever. Sandlin with 8.5 and 17 for the game, 69-56. Here's Schramm to Heberlin for three. Out front, off the iron, no good. Rebound Howard for the Patriots. And Howard is going to be fouled trying to make the outlet pass. And for Julia Heberlin, it's her third. Team's 8th. Multiple substitutions as Hofstraat will check in and Poirier will check out. Griffin will check in for Howard whenever the free throws are done. And Ryo checks in Nicole Mabry. And out checks Morrison Fountain. Howard's free throw is good. She'll have one more, 70-56. Howard's second free throw is good, and as we said, she will leave and Alexis Griffin will check in. 8 minutes and 33 seconds left in the game, and it's a 71-56 lead. St. Catharine leading Rio Grande. Hammond tried to throw the bounce pass, and it was kicked out of bounds by the Patriots. 8:25 left. Hammond will inbound at the end of the Rio bench. Last seat taken up by assistant coach Joey Hoover. Inbounds to Heberlin, back to Hammond. Kate tried to throw it down to Schramm, and it was knocked away and stolen. Out of there with it comes Ruiz Lopez. She'll feed it ahead to Sandlin, and Sandlin will lay it up and in. 73-56, and the Red Storm turn it over. Morrison Fountain checks in for Rio, and Dave Smalley calls a timeout, full timeout. 8:08 to play in the ball game. St. Catharine 73, Rio Grande 56. This is Rio basketball from iHigh.
Advance your career today through the Adult Studies program at the University of Rio Grande. Designed to improve the flexibility necessary to fit your personal schedule of work and family, the program makes earning your degree easy and affordable. The Adult Studies tuition rates can be applied to your bachelor's degree in nursing, business management, or healthcare administration. Classes are available in the daytime, evenings, or online, or blended to fit your schedule, whether you choose part-time or full-time. Classes are also available at the Meg Center in Pomeroy. For more information, contact the Rio Grande Admissions Office at 800-282-7201 or visit rio.edu.
And 8 seconds left in the ball game. Rio Grande led by 3 at the half and then stretched that lead out to 6 at 48-42. But then it was a 12-2 run for St. Catharine that put them up by 4, and now they lead by 17 with 8 minutes to play in the ball game. They have owned the second half. Here's Griffin on the right wing, goes out front to Sandlin, into the lane to Hofstraat, turns, shoots over Schramm, misses, rebound Bonar. Bonar will find Mabry and Rio up the floor with 7:40 left, trailing by 17. Mabry guarded by Sandlin on that right side, trying to get away from her, feeds to Morrison Fountain. Nick guarded by Ruiz Lopez will back up, shoot the jumper, and hit it. Sharday Morrison Fountain makes it a 73-58 game. Rio back within 15. Out front, Sandlin. Goes left side to Ruiz Lopez, back to Sandlin. She's cut off on the baseline. Will back up and shoot a three of her own that is short. It's rebounded in the lane by Bonar, and a foul whistled against St. Catharine. I believe against Cora Moore. For Moore, it'll be her first. Team's 8th. Poirier will check in. Moore will check out. And to the free throw line will stroll Sarah Bonar, who will be shooting from the stripe for the first time tonight and shooting the one in bonus. Bonar, the freshman out of Kinsman, Ohio. Free throw, no good. Rebounded by Hofstraat. 7 minutes to play, 73-58. 15-point lead. They try to lob down low. Poirier pulls it in on the baseline, gives it up to Ruiz Lopez out front into the hands of Sandlin. Sandlin will back it up near the jump circle. Try to get past Mabry, does. Kicks it left side off the hands of Hofstraat and into the hands of Morrison Fountain. Nick quickly ahead, feeds Bonar. Bonar has her shot blocked, but a foul whistled against St. Catharine, I believe against Rhiann Hofstraat. It'll be her 4th. Team's 9th, and Bonar will shoot 2 here after going to the line a moment ago and missing the front end of a one in bonus. Sarah on the season is a 65% free throw shooter. It rattles in and out, no good. Kate Hammond will check in, and Julia Heberlin will check out for Rio Grande. One more coming up for Sarah Bonar. Up and in. Howard will check in, and Hofstraat will check out. 6:38 to play in the game. Rio trailing 73-59. Howard inbounds to Sandlin, and Sandlin will find Griffin. Pressure applied in the backcourt, and now a steal as it's taken away by Morrison Fountain. She'll drive and lay it up and in. 73-61. Rio back within 12. Howard dumps down low, finds Poirier, who puts it up and in. And a 30-second timeout taken by the Patriots. They lead 75-61 with 6:16 left in the ball game. Again, we remind you to stay with us. You disconnect from this broadcast, and we'll have the men's game for you. The tip-off will come 20 minutes after the conclusion of this game, and we'll pick up our pregame with about 15 minutes left in that warm-up clock. You have to disconnect and then connect for the men's broadcast. They are a separate broadcast for those of you who might be watching on the St. Catharine end. Six minutes to play in the ball game. Rio trailing 75-61, and with the basketball, Mabry goes to Morrison Fountain. Thought about a long three, will instead drive in. Floater off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Sandlin for St. Cat. She'll pass it off to Ruiz Lopez, who missed the layup, and Morrison Fountain late trying to get back will, after the shot, foul Ruiz Lopez. Or actually, it's going to be against Nicole Mabry. Her first, team's 9th, and before we have free throws, we have the media timeout. 5:52 to play in the ball game. St. Catharine 75 and Rio Grande 61. This is Rio basketball from iHot.
Win up to $40,000 with the Rio Grande Scholarship Challenge on Friday, February 8th. All high school seniors who have applied for fall 2013 with a minimum GPA of 3.0 are eligible. For more information and to register, visit rio.edu/scholarship challenge or contact the Rio Grande Admissions Office at 1-800-282-7201 or admissions@rio.edu.
Get the latest Red Storm athletic apparel at the Rio Grande Bookstore, located in the Rhodes Student Center on campus. The bookstore offers something for everyone, boys, girls, men, and women. For more information, call 740-245-7274.
5 minutes and 52 seconds left in the ball game as St. Catharine leading Rio Grande by a score of 75-61. An opportunity very quickly to get you a couple of other scores. Cumberland leading Pikeville 27-7 with 5 minutes left in the first half. 4:36 to play in the ball game. Georgetown over Shawnee State 79-52, and Cumberland's leading UVA Wise 58-30 with 10:46 left in the game. Ruiz Lopez misses the free throw, and Mabry has the rebound for Rio Grande. 75-61, 14-point lead for SCC, and Ruiz Lopez steals it away from Mabry. She'll drive, she'll lay it up, no, and Hammond has the rebound for Rio. Back we come the other direction. Here's Morrison Fountain, throws up a floater off the glass, no good, but draws a foul. It is whistled against Heather Sandlin, her second, team's 10th. So Rio's in the double bonus for the final 5:29. And Morrison Fountain will be there shooting 2. Morrison Fountain with 19 points on the night. Free throw, good. Morgan Daniels in for Betsy Schramm. And for St. Catharine, Hofstraat in for Ruiz Lopez with 5:29 left. 75-62. Morrison Fountain's second free throw rims in and out, no good, and the rebound comes down to Poirier, who outlets to Sandlin, and here she comes on the run up the floor. 5:20 to play in the ball game. 75-62. And down low, Sandlin found Howard. Howard put it up, no good. They'll fight for the rebound, and it goes off of Howard's hands out of bounds. It'll be Rio Grande basketball with 5:10 left. At that last timeout, St. Catharine shooting 45.8% from the floor, including 52% here in the second half. On the drive, a foul whistle against Sandlin. Her third. It will come with 5:04 left in the game, and Morrison Fountain back to the free throw line. Rio shooting just 38% in the second half and 39% for the game. Morrison Fountain back to the line to shoot a pair. Senior out of Columbus, Ohio. Let's go with the first one, and it's up and in. 75-63, 5:04 left. St. Catharine lead is 12. Morrison Fountain's second free throw is good. 75-64 as we play with 5 minutes left in the ball game. Sandlin to Griffin. Griffin runs into a double team, needs help, finds Howard on the right wing. Howard goes to Sandlin in the lane, jumper up in. Ohio gambling for the steal, and the gamble comes up snake eyes as Sandlin scores. Here's Howard, finds the cutting Morrison Fountain, and Nick's layup is up and in. 77-66, Rio trails by 11. Right side, Hofstraat finds the cutting Howard to the basket, and Howard made it look easy and lays it up and in. 79-66. And down low, Daniels put it up, partially blocked by Poirier. Rebound Poirier into the front court. Here's Sandlin to Poirier, and steps called. Rio will check in Betsy Schramm and check out Morgan Daniels with 4:02 left in the game, and St. Catharine leading 79-66. Across the timeline comes Morrison Fountain. Nick on the drive to the bucket. Layup, no. Rebounded by, well, Poirier has it, and then is tied up, and the arrow will favor St. Catharine. 3:48 left. The Patriots in front by 13, 79-66. Sandlin across the timeline. Here she'll drive toward the bucket, try to dump it down low to Poirier, and Schramm knocked it out of bounds. 3:38 left. Griffin to trigger the inbound to the left of the bucket. It comes into Howard. She puts it up, no good. Rebound down to Hammond. Kate's had a bunch of them tonight. Her and Bonar. Here's Morrison Fountain on the drive, and a foul whistled from behind against Janae Howard, her third. And it'll send Morrison Fountain, I believe, back to the line to shoot two more.
Number 15, Janae Morrison Fountain.
24 points for Sharday Morrison Fountain. Free throw up and in. Wasn't an earthquake it went through, it was Bruce Gabriel. Free throw by Morrison Fountain is up and in. It's an 11-point game, but Rio's running out of time. 79-68. Here's Griffin, right side three, and it's up and in. A shot that they did not need, but Griffin buries it nonetheless. 82-68. 14-point lead for St. Cat. Here's Morrison Fountain, got Howard off the floor, put up a jumper, no good, rebounded by Poirier. Outlet to Sandlin. Sandlin on the run, gives it back to Howard. Jumper from the right side, too strong. Poirier, the rebound, put it up and in. 84-68. On the other end, shot by Morrison Fountain, no good. Rebound, Howard. Howard's going to put up some eye-popping numbers before the night is out. She has 30 points as we hit 2.5 minutes to play in the ball game. And Sandlin's pass is stolen by Mabry. Outlet to Morrison Fountain. Nick drives, put it up, misses the layup. Rebound Mabry, put it up, misses the layup. Rebound pulled down by Mabry. Out front to Hammond, puts up a three. That one's no good. Schramm, the offensive rebound, goes to Morrison Fountain for a three. No good. And Howard, the rebound for Rio. Morrison Fountain knocked to the ground in front of the Rio bench. Dave Smalley wanted a foul that he didn't get. And instead, St. Catharine will get a full timeout with 2:02 left. 84-68, 16-point lead for St. Catharine. We'll be back in a moment to the Newt. This is Rio Grande basketball, powered by iHop.
Turn your next gathering of friends, family, or coworkers into an event with Flavors Catering by Sodexo. At your place or ours, Flavors Catering offers an extensive menu perfect for company picnics, church functions, weddings, graduations, or even Super Bowl parties. Flavors Catering can accommodate whatever your needs with 8 meeting rooms and 2 large banquet rooms located on the Rio Grande campus. Book your next event today by calling 740-245-5660 and enjoy the exquisite taste of Flavors Catering. For more information, visit riodiningservices.com/catering.html or call 740-245-5660.
Two minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the ball game. 84-68. It is St. Catharine in front of Rio Grande. Randy Payton back with you as the Patriots will inbound the ball to the left of their own bench, and Hofstraat will inbound into Ruiz Lopez. Ruiz Lopez out between the circles, looks left side to Cora Moore. Moore goes to Poirier. Now it's into the hands down low. They try to feed it to Hofstraat. It's knocked loose on the floor. Moore has it. No turnover. Just a wild scramble for the ball. And another timeout taken by St. Catharine, and it'll have to be a full timeout. 1:44 left in the game. Patriots 84. Rio Grande 68. This is Rio basketball. And your watching Rio basketball from iHigh.
Your days of 8 a.m. classes, fraternity parties, and cramming for finals at Rio Grande may be over, but you can stay connected through the Rio Grande Alumni Association. Check out the Alumni Association's developing webpage at rio.edu/alumni and like us at facebook.com/RioAlum. Be sure to share your latest developments and contact information through alumni at rio.edu and receive invites to the latest events and happenings. At Rio Grande, you're always one of a kind, and so are we.
1 minute and 44 seconds left in the ball game. Rio Grande trailing 84-68, and it'll be St. Catharine basketball right in front of their own bench as Hofstraat will inbound it. Comes into Poirier. Poirier, a spin move around Janie Morse and puts it up and in. 86-68. 18-point lead. Here's Heberlin in the lane. Blocked by Hofstraat. Foul whistled against Hofstraat. Hofstraat will foul out with 1:29 left. That's her fifth. And she will leave with 7 points. She'll be replaced by Heather Sandlin. So the junior out of the Netherlands is done for the night. Brianne Hofstraat. Meanwhile, at the line for two for Rio is Julia Heberlin. The first one's up and in. Julia's first points of the night. Second one up and in. 86-70. 16-point lead. Minute and 20 to play. St. Cat's going to go to 13-5, and Rio will fall to 6-14 and stay winless in the Mid-South Conference. Here's a jumper from Moore. Put it up and in. 88-70. 18-point lead for the Patriots as we hit a minute to play.
1 minute remaining.
Here's Morrison Fountain driving, shooting off the glass, no good. Ruiz Lopez had the rebound, poked away by Heberlin, stolen by Hammond, and Hammond puts it up and in. 88-72. On the other end, Ruiz Lopez to Moore, back to Ruiz Lopez. 40 seconds to play in the game. Patriots lead by 16. Out front is Moore. Moore goes to Griffin. Griffin bounce pass to Ruiz Lopez. Right side, her jumper is no good, and she lost the rebound out of bounds. 30.3 on the game clock, and that means the shot clock will stay on. And it also means that you can't take them with you when you go, and Dave Smalley will burn his final timeout. 30 seconds to play in the game. 16-point lead for St. Cat. Back for the finish in a moment. This is Rio basketball from iHigh.
Enjoy the exquisite taste of Flavors Catering at your next gathering of friends, family, or coworkers. With an extensive menu, Flavors Catering is perfect for company picnics, church functions, weddings, graduations, or even Super Bowl parties. Book your next event today by calling 740-245-5660.
The athletic programs at the University of Rio Grande are a part of the NAIA's Champion of Character initiative. The mission of Champions of Character is to change the culture of sports through the 5 core values of respect, responsibility, integrity, servant leadership, and sportsmanship. Rio is committed to the game plan of character-driven intercollegiate athletics. To find out more about being a champion of character, log on to the NAIA website, naia.cstv.com, and be a champion of character.
All right, back for the final 30 seconds as Rio inbounds after the timeout, and Kate Hammond is fouled out front by Stacy Shrout, who checked in. 5'4" sophomore out of Florence, Kentucky. Shrout picks up her first. And Kate Hammond will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 12 points for Hammond tonight. Make it 13 as she hits the first one. 88-73 with 21.2 seconds left. In and out, no good. Rebound Morris, put it up, but a foul whistled against the Patriots with 19.9 left. Ruiz Lopez picks up her third. And Janie Morris will go to the line to shoot 2 for Riot. Morris' free throw is good. She has 7. 88-74. Morris' second free throw is money as well. 88-75. Shot clock is off for the final 13 seconds. Here's Sandlin. Dribbles through pressure, finds Shrout. Shrout to Sandlin with 7. Pass is stolen by Morris and Fountain. Ahead, they'll find Mabry, and to Heberlin at the buzzer. It is up, and it is in. So count the bucket at the end for Julia Heberlin. And St. Catharine defeats Rio Grande in the opening game of 2 tonight. Final score, Patriots 88, Rio Grande 77. Stay with us. We'll come back, give you the